welcome back to Real Life with Lindsay. Today we are going to do a super fun video I am so excited about. I had this idea and I was like, I can't wait to film it. So in this video, we are going to be talking about my very first Erin Condren LifePlanner and my newest Erin Condren LifePlanner. So let's go ahead and dive into each. So I'm going to be doing a side-by-side comparison. I'm going to be doing an individual comparison, and I just cannot wait to go through this with y'all, this blast from the past. Okay, let's start with this sweet little angel right here. So this is my 2013 2014 Erin Condren LifePlanner. This is my very first Erin Condren LifePlanner with the company. It is chipped, it is scratched, the cover is separating. It has been in the attic, it has been in a storage unit, it has survived. So it has gone through college, it has earned its place. So back when I first ordered my Erin Condren, this was the cover, right? The chevron, remember chevron, how big it was in like the 2010s? So chevron, I had the pink, I had the white, super cute. This was back when they did not offer the customized coil. So you just had silver. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. So obviously that has changed because now you have the black coil. I don't believe they offered an 18-month option at the time. And in fact, if memory serves me correct, they did not. They started that in, I believe, 2014. So this is just a 12-month and this is a 18-month. I did try to uncoil this recently, which was not successful because it's been like this for like almost 10 years. So ignore that. It wasn't like that until a couple days ago. But you can see the coil difference. Ooh, so you can see the coil difference, right? This is mammoth compared to this one. All right, so let's dive in. Oh my gosh, my planners are stuck together. Okay, so you have the beautiful chevron. So when you first opened up your Erin Condren LifePlanner from 2013, you had, I'm going to go ahead and take these off just so you get a full understanding of the difference. Is that not crazy, guys, the difference? Okay, so if you notice, it said weekly on the go LifePlanner, and it had the confetti, right? And then you did not have vellum, so you have a vellum this year. Now it's so much more sophisticated. It just says LifePlanner, horizontal layout. Notice they don't have the layout on here because you only had the vertical layout. That's all you had. You didn't have a place for your name, and it didn't say proud to say made in the USA. So that is the first difference, okay? You did have a spot, you notice, it says this is my life. This is my life used to be over here, and this is where you would write your information. Now we have this wet erase page that you can use for notes or anything. So let's turn the page and look at the difference. So when you first turn the page in the new LifePlanner, you have this great quote, pretty much the same. This was their signature paisley. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Author unknown. This year it's have enough courage to start and enough heart to finish. So that's pretty the same. So when you flipped from this page, you immediately go into the year layout, right? And the new planner. Before you had pretty much your perpetual calendar, so to speak. It was called your special dates area. So it says special dates up here. And then you had your months right here, okay? And you wrote down everything. So what was the date and what is the occasion? So that's a big difference. So this was 3 pages, guys. You have birthdays and anniversaries across the top, and then it's May through August, and then September through December. Is that not wild how different that is? And you had your asterisk there, the signature asterisk. You had the old monthly color. January used to be orange and not turquoise, like ice blue. It's like a turquoise-ish, light turquoise. I don't know. Then you had pink and red for February, which is pretty standard. March was green, April was blue, 2 different shades of green, and then April was this blue and purple. May used to be like this mint color with pink, which I know some people in the planner community hate that peach now. June was this red and blue. July was this blue and red. And then August was this green and yellow. Then you had September was this like chartreuse color with a little bit of purple. October was brown and orange. November was khaki, tan, with like a turquoise or a teal. And the December was light blue and dark green. Yeah. Isn't that not wild? So after flipping to this page, this was your year at a glance. It was totally, totally different. So you had your month front and center, and then your date was to the left, and you had your signature asterisk, and then it was all in the colors of that month. And it was so big. Like, look how small this is. And it was it was like gridlock. So it had the lines. Is that not wild to see the difference? All right. Okay, so when you flip, you have this now, right? I already showed y'all that in my last planner video. You didn't have that. You just went straight into, I guess, January. I just realized that. This didn't even start in May. You just went straight to January. So you had the last few days of December, right? You had a quote here, life is not a race. Find joy in the journey, with a bunch of colors and triangles here. Okay. So you didn't have this page. You didn't have a notes. You didn't have a monthly page. You didn't have the monthly glance yet. You just had these extra days. Then you flipped and you went into your monthly layout. These are the old Erin Condren stickers. This is when I was in college, so I had it color-coded for which class. I was taking 5 classes at a time. You had a quote at the top, which I actually really liked that. You had a quote at every month. Pretty much everything was the same. The lines weren't black. They matched the color scheme. You had a whole bunch. Well, I guess it's about the same amount of room. But you had the weeks or the days like abbreviated. Is that not insane? And then, so your lines match the colors here. This is a lot more like sleek and more sophisticated looking. This is very like colorful and bright, which is fine. It's great. So then you flip it. You did not have your notes. You did not have your monthly dashboard. So when you flip it, this is how the weeks looked. Are they not completely different? Okay, so let's look at this. So this year, right? Oh, that's okay. So you have 10 Friday. Everything's like blank boxes, no headers, lines over here, right? You have your colored boxes. Everything's kind of like separated down here. This is how it used to look. So your days of the week were kind of superimposed over the actual dates. And then each day was broken up into morning, day, and night. And you had this ombre effect. And then this just gave you different ways that you could use the lines down here. And then you had a pattern. Is that? Oh, I thought it was washy for a second. And then you had this pattern, goals and notes, and then the calendar was over here. Okay, so that's how the weeks were. Oh my gosh, this is just crazy. All of this is so crazy. So you see the difference in the months? All right, so after the, holy goodness, that was a lot of stickers, guys. I was really planning those stickers. So it went January to December. More stickers. Oh, the stickers are sticking together. What in the world? So many stickers. I was like a sticker fool back then, apparently. Oh my. And sticky notes to match, guys. Holy. Okay, so these are, so the notes section. So when you get to the end, it's the same. So you still have the notes. It goes straight into the notes. Same. And I used my notes back then for like office hours and stuff. Again, I was tracking money that we did not have because we were broken in college. So now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 note pages back, and they're completely just blank and lined. These had the asterisks, so you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wait, did I just miscount? I think I miscounted it. I think you were saying my lack of counting abilities. 13, 15, 17, 19, 21. 21 notes pages, guys. You had 21 notes pages in a 12 month. And I get 9. 10, excuse me. You get 10, 21. And then you had blank pages with this gingham print. More blank pages with the plaid. So that's 23, 25. 27 with the paisley. 29 with the chevron. 31 with Moroccan, I think this one. Then you had 2 pages like this. So you had your my important numbers and you had contacts. So who are your important numbers and who are your contacts? Now you just have a notes page and a contacts page, which is like, let's keep in touch. Okay, biggest difference, guys. You ready for this? So when you flip it on the new one, right? Whoop. When you flip the new one, you have the next year, right? When you flipped it here, you didn't have that. You had the end of the planner with this bow tie, your folder, and your next year was actually on the back cover. You have the next 2 years on the back cover. Is that not wild? I'm going to show you this. So that's what the back cover looked like. So that is a blast from the past, y'all. Well, there you have it, guys. So the big difference between my very first and my newest Erin Condren LifePlanner. Can you believe the difference? How far she has come as a company, how far she has come in her design. That is just insane to me. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you feel so inclined. Leave a comment in the comments below, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.